Elway confirmed Monday that the Broncos agreed to a trade before the deadline, tweeting this. We've agreed to trade for two-time Pro Bowl tight end Vernon Davis from San Francisco. He'll be a valuable addition to our team with his experience in leadership. The 49ers are trading Davis in a 2016 7th-round pick to Denver for a 6th-round pick in 2016 and in 2017. Davis has spent 10 seasons with the Niners, accumulating 441 receptions for over 5,000 yards and 55 touchdowns in his career. Stephen A., we know how much Gary Kubiak likes those tight ends. How much will he mean to Denver?
Well, it's interesting that you brought up Gary Kubiak because I continue to believe he's the luckiest man in all of football. After his mediocre performance over those years in Houston, to land this job is just absolutely amazing. Only in America. It's beautiful.
Well, we know the connection.
It's just, it's just beautiful when you know people. It truly, truly is. Very, very touching. Let me get back to business here. I don't know what's going to happen because I don't know what Vernon Davis we're going to see. Vernon Davis has had 13 touchdowns 2 seasons ago in a Pro Bowl appearance, or has had about 13 receptions ever since, for crying out loud. I mean, this guy, he had 6 receptions last week against St. Louis. Prior to that, in his previous 5 games, he had a grand total of 12 appearances. Doesn't even have 200 receiving yards on the season. But if Vernon Davis can be that Vernon Davis that I saw from a couple of years ago, still has some speed, still can play that tight end spot at a very good level, not the Rob Gronkowski level, but somewhere along the lines of Eifert and Graham, or at least how they used to play, or at least how Graham used to play until he arrived in Seattle, which I believe Vernon Davis could be that guy. This could be the missing piece that elevates the Denver Broncos over the New England Patriots and to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yes. When I saw that this trade took place, I said to myself, because see, I believe in Denver's defense. I believe that Denver's defense will have Tom Brady tap dancing like the late great Gregory Hines. God rest his soul.
Are you on record?
I believe that.
Is that on tape?
I believe that.
Okay.
Here's my question. This offense, what are you going to be able to do? Because clearly, since Kubiak arrived and changing in the system and what have you, Peyton Manning trying to make adjustments, having 7 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, not seeming like himself, not the Peyton Manning that threw 39 touchdowns, not the Peyton Manning that threw 55 touchdowns the year before. We're looking for that guy again. We haven't seen it. So because we haven't seen it, I said, okay, the defense is big, Tom, but Tom Brady and the New England Patriots are still going to find a way to get theirs. The offense has to be able to do something, otherwise they have no chance. But in light of the fact that Vernon Davis has arrived, if somehow, some way, and he says he's excited, something special about playing for Peyton Manning, that's all he could think about was going to play with Peyton Manning.
I'd be excited.
If Vernon Davis shows up, and I'm not talking about the Vernon Davis that we saw on CNBC talking about his stock options. I'm talking about the Vernon Davis. This is what happened. I keep telling you that. He ain't been the damn same since. He ain't been the same since. Ever since I saw him more than a year ago, leading into last season, the man was on CNBC. I turned on CNBC because I was checking my stocks. I turned on CNBC.
Rich people problems.
Excuse me?
Rich people problems.
Look, man, I got stocks. I got a 401k. I got an IRA. I got a 529. I got it all, bro. I got. Listen, I'm working on it. I'm not rich, but I'm trying to become rich. I'm trying to tell you that right now.
I don't know about you're not rich.
I'm not rich. Not yet. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. The point is that I'm turning the TV, you know, wanting to see what's up. And I see this man hanging on Wall Street. Okay. I instantly had an attitude with him. Instantly had an attitude.
So you want him to sell, right?
Well, no. What I'm saying is, I need to see you on the football field. Okay. That's what I need to see. So now that he's with Denver, if he can give you something from that tight end spot, if Denver's offense, and I know it's ifs, that's why I can't say definitively, if Denver's offense can look anywhere near as productive as they have looked the previous 2 seasons, they're going to beat the Patriots. And I'm not talking about November 29th. I'm not talking about November 29th. I'm talking playoffs. I'm saying to you, no. Who says it's going to be in Foxborough?
It doesn't mean it's
It could be in Mile High City.
You're right.
I'm saying to you, I'm saying it's an if, because again, we don't know about the offense and we don't know about Vernon Davis. I don't know if I can trust him anymore. I trust that defense. I don't know if I can trust him. But if he can do it, and that offense, and we see an elevation in that offense, the Patriots going to get taken out of here. Patriots going to get taken out of here. I'm just trying to tell you.
Do you realize you just used the word "if" 17 times in that soliloquy?
Yeah.
17 times.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know anything definitively about Vernon Davis? Because I don't.
Okay.
I'm going to
sum up everything
I like how
you just
excited
said.
he is about it.
I'm going to sum it all up. If pigs can fly, then Denver will be better than Tom Brady's team in January. If pigs can fly.
If pigs can fly.
If pigs can fly. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
With either of you.
Okay.
I know you tried to be funny there. It didn't work that much. But go ahead.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to be realistic and bring you back to earth.
I'm saying, if Vernon Davis could play the tight end spot, I mean, Peyton Manning could capitalize off of a really good tight end, right?
Vernon Davis has been an injured, beat-up shell of himself over the last 2 years.
I know.
Is that attributable straight to Colin Kaepernick? Maybe some. Maybe some. Will Peyton Manning revitalize, reinvigorate Vernon Davis at age 31? I'm sure he'll try, and I'm sure that Vernon Davis will have some good, positive impact in Denver. But will he change the balance of power in the AFC? He will not. Are you telling me that Vernon Davis is Rob Gronkowski of the Rockies? Is that what we're saying? Is he going to be Peyton's Gronkowski? Is that what? Because you just asked me a question.
You know what? To be quite honest with you, Skip, all I need Vernon Davis to be is Julius Thomas. It's Julius Thomas, what Julius Thomas was to Peyton Manning the last 2 years. I don't need I don't need Vernon Davis to be Rob Gronkowski. I don't even need him to be Tyler Eifert. I need Vernon Davis to be what Julius Thomas was to Peyton Manning at least a couple of years ago.
Okay, but you're not making definitive statements. Will he be?
I can't.
You're asking me questions.
I don't know.
So you can't say if.
I don't know.
They're going to go to...
well,
no,
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Then I apologize for bringing up the subject because I don't have a definitive answer. I don't know. Based on what I've seen in San Francisco, I don't know.
Okay, I have a definitive answer. No, he will not be.
Okay.
He won't be Rob Gronkowski.
Right.
I don't think he'll be Julius Thomas. I think he got to a point in his career where he did get interested in the stock market and a whole lot of off-the-field things that intrigued him more than football. I've never known if Vernon Davis loved playing the game of football. Will he find new love in Mile High? He might.
Well, you know what? You almost can't knock the dudes. I mean, Skip, you worked out there. You know that in San Francisco, Santa Clara, Walnut Creek, there's a lot of money out there. And so you can find...
Santa Clara to Walnut Creek.
That's
okay.
Well, I'm just saying. To me, it ain't that far away.
Okay,
it ain't that far. All I'm saying to you, well, I was at both recently. I'm just saying to you,
it's a pretty good hike.
An hour. I mean, all I'm saying to you is there's a lot of money out there. And if you got a lot of money out there, you're gonna sit up there and you're gonna get caught up in the money and kind of forget what got you the money to begin with. So that could have a problem. Everybody can't be Gino Auriemma. Everybody can't sit there and be focused on just winning no matter how much money you're getting. Sometimes some people who are young like Vernon Davis get a bit distracted. I'm hoping that the man comes in Denver and it revitalizes his career because, again, if all I need him to be is what Julius Thomas was. If he can do that, he doesn't need to be Rob Gronkowski. If he can do that with Demaryius Thomas, with Emmanuel Sanders, with those boys, with C.J. Anderson and Ronnie Hillman, with Peyton Manning, and that defense, I believe that they will beat the New England Patriots if Vernon Davis shows up and Vernon Davis shows up to ball.
Okay, so all of your ifs and could and mights and hope and they all add up to more Brady hate. That's what it is. You're just trying to find another reason to undermine the great Tom Brady.
I despise the Cowboys because of their fan base. I do not despise the Patriots. I love Mr. Kraft. I do not despise the Patriots. And I respect the fact that Grady may go down as the best ever. I still think that Aaron Rodgers is a bad man, but I see what Brady's doing. I ain't blind. And I remember, I'm the one that said the Patriots are America's team, not the Cowboys. So don't tell me about hating on Brady. Listen, I despise the Cowboys. The fan base is the worst in America. I can't stand them. They make me sick to my stomach because they don't live in reality. They walk around acting like they won, and they haven't won in 20 years.
All right,
but the Patriots, I can't say that about. They're a four-time Super Bowl champion.
So I need you on record right here, right now. Are the Denver Broncos going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl? You don't know?
I don't know yet. I picked them
After all that, you don't know?
Nope. Nope. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Maybe if 2013 Vernon Davis shows up, they have a better shot.
Well,
of
obviously.
I'm entitled to watch the man play first in a Denver Broncos uniform. You want me to prognosticate without that information. I'm not doing it. I'm going to wait and see. I believe they will beat the Patriots on November 29th. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the playoffs just yet. You don't get to pick for me. It's first take with the both of us. But you say what you got to say. I say what I got to say.
I'm
not ready.
Last night.
What did I say last night?
Trash talking last night.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
No. On the phone.
Once again, you just lied to America.
I did not.
Because you started off the show highlighting. You started off the show highlighting that I called you and I said maybe. So now you're saying
I didn't hear any maybes last night. I heard it's over.
You started off the show. Replay the tape. Listen, we got to go. We got to get winners up in here.
Let's talk about a real winner.
Exactly. All right?
All he does is win. Up next, 6-time Naismith Coach of the Year. Hear from my alma mater, UConn women's basketball coach, Gino Auriemma, in the house. He will join us next.
You went to UConn?
Yes, Husky Love.